Halt! State your business. Is this your first time at post, soldier? Open this damn gate before I drag you from your tower. Open the gate. Jared has returned. Gerard, maybe? I'm really bad with names. Yeah, Gerard. Gerard, you bastard. We were about to send a search party for you. Any word on Wesley? More riddles than answers, Bruce. He was last seen to the east near Durden. The locals spoke of mysterious men moving under the cover of darkness. The descriptions matched those of the Mujari infiltrators in Farn. What of the Eastern Duke, Crawford? Is he content with us standing idly by? Those are our orders, Henry. But we all know we can't rely on Crawford, not with Wesley's life at stake. Aye, Crawford's personal feud shouldn't interfere with our duties, but we're stretched thin as it is. Speaking of which, Bruce, what of the recruits? Have any shown promise? Aye, there's one team in particular, an odd bunch, but each with a spark of potential. They've handled pressure well. Good. Then we fanned those flames. They might be our best chance at making some room to breathe. Gerard, they're still green. We've never given an assignment this early. We've also never had one of our own generals taken from under our nose. Get them ready. Their first real assignment awaits them. At dawn, we'll free up more seasoned hands for Wesley's search. We can't afford any mistakes here. Then let's pray our faith in these newcomers is well placed. Ethel knows we'll need all the help we can muster. What's the matter, Marcus? Isn't this what you've always wanted? Even heroes need their beauty sleep, Ileana. But that's not something I'd expect you to understand. If the rumors are true, we'll be lucky to see our beds at all. At attention! Enough chatter, recruits. I want you to meet your commanding officer for this mission, Elias. Welcome to the Rangers, recruit. And this disgruntled-looking one is Rayson. Due to insubordination in his last assignment, he will hold the same rank as the rest of you. Your titles mean nothing to me, old man. Just give me your orders already. Seeing as we need a second in command, Sliker will be filling that role for this mission. Pay attention, learn, and follow Elias's lead. Second in command? I won't let you down, sir. Am I being punished or sent to the gallows? This is ridiculous. Enough, Rayson. This is our squad for the foreseeable future. To make it this far deserves our respect. Your mission is to capture the pirates known as the Siren and Serpent. They've been a scourge on our coastal cities, but we've received intel on their next target. You'll launch a surprise attack before they make off with their spoils. We'd prefer them both alive. Clear? Clear. Time to pack up and move out, Rangers. We'll make the sea snakes regret setting foot onto Farn. In the base menu, access the shops, buy equipment and sell equipment, manage your unit's inventory, forge powerful weapons, and explore character conversations. Even the roosters aren't awake. They can't all be this early, can they? What's the matter, Marcus? Isn't this what you've always wanted? Even heroes need their beauty sleep, Ileana, but that's not something I'd expect you to understand. If the rumors are true, we'll be lucky to see our beds at all. Attention! Enough chatter, recruits. I want you to meet your commanding officer for this mission, Elias. Welcome, Rangers. Welcome to the Rangers, recruits. And this distinguished-looking one is Rayson. Due to insubordination in his last assignment, he will hold the same rank as the rest of you. Your titles mean nothing to me, old man. Just give the orders already. Seeing as we need a second in command, Sliker will be filling that role for this mission. Pay attention, learn, and follow Elias's lead. Second in command? I won't let you down, sir. Am I being punished or sent to the gallows? This is ridiculous. Enough, Rayson. This is our squad for this foreseeable future. To make it this far deserves our respect. Your mission is to capture the pirates known as Siren and Serpent. They've been a scourge on the coastal cities, but we've received intel on their next target. You'll launch a surprise attack before they can make off with their spoils. We prefer them both alive. Clear? Clear. Time to pack up and move out, Rangers. We'll make the sea snakes regret setting foot onto Farn. Alright, so this is our camp, I assume. We have all of our units here. So Rayson and Elias are our two new companions. Rayson is a skirmisher. Iron Greatsword. Gain 20 hit and avoid when no ally units are within 2 tiles. And can move 2 spaces after an action if not in an enemy's zone of control. So that must be what that other girl had as well. And he has the ability to damage enemies next to your target. That's nice. Gain 10 avoid when facing the enemy. Deal 3 bonus damage on backstabs with 1 extra damage for each weapon rank above C. And he's at B currently, so it looks like he's gonna gain 1 from that skill. Elias is our soldier. 29 fatality. Status effects this unit applies cannot be blocked. And they have a kick. Also, they have a pole arm and an iron spear. That's pretty cool. Damages the enemy behind your target. Units always attack first when attacked with a non-first strike weapon. When initiating combat, gain 20 hit chance. Nice. And they have B in both of those as well. Should we check out the forge? In the forge, use Denari to upgrade your weapons. Damage and hit chance. Manage refinement slots here to add unique abilities to your weapons, but also weight. You can find basic requirements in the shop. The more unique ones as loot from chest enemies and side quests. Remember, only 1 active ability per weapon and no duplicates. Damage and accuracy, hit chance. Okay. And we do have a scabbard that reduces. That's unfortunate. Reduces the weight of your heaviest weapon to 0. Okay. Interesting. We should see which weapon is the heaviest. I imagine it's probably going to be like the great sword that this guy has. Weight 3. And this guy's was also 3 for the pole arm, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we'll give it to Rayson. And we also have the Traitor Prince's sword. Gain 10 avoid when facing the enemy. Deal 3 bonus damage on backstabs with 1 extra damage for each weapon rank above C. That also sounds pretty good for him. I might give that to him as well. Oh, that's just a different weapon. Okay. Damage 9, damage 8. So, you know what? Let's take that back off, and we'll give it to Sliker. Inventory. Oh, can he not? Character cannot use this weapon type. Oh, okay. Well, he can only use spears and polearms. Okay. Interesting. So you can. You have a bee and swords. You have an iron sword right now. Maybe we'll just hold on to that for a moment. Conversations? Budding rivalry. Ha! Easy, racing. The rest of us need targets to practice on too. Ha! Yeah! The way you're striking it, you'd think that a bundle of straw was the reason you were demoted. You've got a quick tongue, kid. This all must seem like a big old fun adventure to you. But you'd be better served keeping your mouth shut, head down, and training more. I'm not opposed to a quick spar while the others pack their gear. What do you say? What's the matter? Too high and mighty to cross swords with a blacksmith's son? Scared what the barracks will think when they learn you lost? I don't cross-blade with novices. You've never had to fight with your life hanging in the balance. How do you know what I've faced? Because if you had, you wouldn't be so eager to prove yourself in a meaningless duel. So what are you saying? You need me to kill some pirates before you'll spar with me? Sure, kid. Take a couple out and you can have your prize. Just leave me be. Ha! What is this guy's deal? Okay, so seems like he has to get some kills this mission. Well, well, Sliker. A fresh face and already my deputy. Quite the debut. You flatter me, Elias, but it's just the luck of the draw. Some would say luck is preparation meeting opportunity. Huh. Then my luck must have ran out. I've wanted to be a ranger for so long, but now that the opportunity is here, my stomach is in knots. It's one thing to look confident in training, another entirely to have lives depending on your every decision. You're only human, Sliker. We all felt that weight the first time we had command. It's a sign you care. That's important. Remember, you're not alone. If you know how to use everyone's strengths, there isn't a battle we can't win. And in the worst case, no one will be alive to hold it against you. A comforting thought, but my goal was to keep everyone breathing, grudges or no. That's the right attitude, but remember, no mission goes exactly according to plan. We learn, we adapt. That's the most important skill a ranger can have. Thank you, Elias. You've put my mind at ease. The dawn is breaking. We should get moving if we don't want to be left behind. Open secret. The craftsmanship of this blade is impeccable. Nice sword. Ah! If you want to pose as a commoner, you should at least speak like one. We just say, nice sword. Ileana, must you always sneak up on me? If you're so easily started, you've got bigger problems than my stealth. It's not that, I was just absorbed, but how did you... I'm not posing as anything. Oh, please, Phoebe. Your manners, the way you speak, you refuse to eat with your hands, you're not exactly the typical ranger. There's nothing peculiar about being sanitary. I suppose I can't fool everyone. I've been training, trying to blend in, but... We all have our past, Phoebe. I'm not here to spill your secrets. I didn't plan on misleading anyone. There are reasons I mustn't be discovered. Whatever your story, it's yours to share when you're ready. We're part of the Rangers now. We'll have your back. Thank you, Ileana. This is the first time I felt at ease with my decision. Okay, so she's probably some kind of noble woman. I mean, she does have, like, really nice armor compared to some of the others. Fork versus sword. What you making, Arlen? Just a humble stew, Abigail. Something hearty for the road. Smells fancier than humble to me. Perhaps there's a dash of something extra. An artist's touch, you might say. Artist's touch, huh? See, I knew there was a secret ingredient. It's more about the process, the right amount of heat, the order of ingredients, stirring with the right vigor. It's not unlike painting in that way. Never thought about it that way. My dad used to just throw things in a pot and call it a day. Sometimes simplicity has its own beauty, but there's also value in taking time to create something new. You're making it sound like it's more than just a stew. Even the most mundane task can be seen as art if you put your heart into it. When you shoot your bow, the speed of the drawback, attention to the wind, the focus on the target all contribute to the final piece. Sounds like something Dad would say. Paying attention to the simple things. I think he would have liked you. I take that as the highest compliment, Abigail. Thank you. Now please, try the stew before it gets cold. Alright. We can check out the shop real quick. Iron sword, steel sword. Steel greatsword. We have 3,000. Iron tower shield. Iron wall. Passive gains 2 defense when facing the enemy, and your shield isn't depleted. Wow, that sounds really good. I'm thinking we should probably get some of these then. A whetstone. All weapons gain 2 attack. During the first 5 rounds of combat, the weapon deals 3 extra damage. Gain 20 hit, but reduce attack by 2. So these are different upgrades for the weapons. But that sounds really good to grab this iron tower shield. Let's grab one of those. And let's see. I wish I could... Let's go back and check some of our guys' inventory. And we can go back and forth between units, so iron, 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 iron. It looks like everyone has just iron weapons. So let's go back into the shop and see if we can't buy some of these steel ones. So we'll get the steel greatsword, the steel poleaxe. We can get like one more. Let's grab the steel axe, I think. Okay. Let's go ahead and give Arlen our iron tower shield, I think. There we go. And then we will give Elias the steel polearm. Oh, I have to unequip them before I equip the character. May not equip more than carry weight. Oh, let's oops. Yeah, there we go. Can he use the polearm and the shield at the same time, I wonder? Well, we'll keep that on him for now. Rayson, let's give him the steel greatsword. So unequip that. Oh, really? Okay, so once it's equipped, the scabbard makes it 0, and then he can then equip that as well. So it looks like I can still equip a shield to him, but I don't know if he's going to be able to use it, because I'm assuming that's like a two-handed weapon. But we'll see, I guess. And then Marcus, I was thinking about giving him the steel axe. Which he can just carry. Perfect, because he has the little shield. Alright, so let's not worry about too much else. Can we actually sell things? We can. But let's just hold on to them for now. And we'll go ahead and get into the next mission. Our hold is packed full. We've taken a good haul. Aye, the gods favor us today, sister. Denarii we wouldn't see if we spent the days with nets and hooks. Our father spent his life with those nets and hooks. You do well to remember that. And I thank him for it. But this is a life he'd never dare dream of. You say that as though it's a good thing. We've strayed far from our simple roots. Far enough to dine on roast duck and quench our thirst with ale. Help yourself to my share. Our injured need me more than this ale. I'll be on the ship. Be sure to patch up those guards as well. They'll catch a hefty price back home. I'll make sure they're fit. But not to sail. We've taken enough from these people. The captured we leave behind. Bah, you're too kind for this life, sister. Do as you wish. Good night, brother. Later that night. Barkeep, another. Sven, the bloody Rangers, they're attacking this town square. Rangers? What about our watch? Slaughtered. They cut down half the men before we knew what's happening. Gather the rest of the crew. They don't step 1 foot further. We'll show these damn forest dwellers the might of Valjord. So, victory if Sven is defeated. Side objectives: Marcus defeats 3 enemies. Defeat the pirates guarding the chest before they escape. Okay. Nope, that's them. Look at all this loot. Reckon it's enough to get our own brig. Aye, if we can get it back to the ship. Rangers are swarming like flies on dung. We just need to buy a little time. The ride will be here any second. Hold 'em off. Have you seen how many there are? Ain't no way we're leaving all this behind, mate. We didn't raid this town just to turn tail at the first sign of a fight. Better a live coward than a dead rich man, I always say. We are raiders, not cowards. Now grab a weapon. Let's protect our spoil. Most chapters will have optional objectives you can complete for greater reward. You can see all the objectives for a chapter by hitting cancel and hitting objectives. The rewards for most optional objectives will be given in the base portion of the next chapter. Okay? Okay, so I think we're going to try and push over this way to take this chest and see if he does drop loot from that. So he's gonna make it all the way to here. So I think we want to start pulling them back and pushing up this way. So let's have him move over, and so it looks like a regular attack will do more damage, but he will get injured. But let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, and he missed anyways. Perfect. And have him look that direction. Now, I think he should be able to hit, yeah, both of them, hopefully. And he missed, but that's okay. Ooh. That was not good. And we take him out. Perfect. There we go. And level up. And face that direction. Unfortunately, she can't reach to heal him. And she can't reach to attack him. So let's just have her attack. Get some damage on him. And then push up and attack. And let's see. Can you take him out? Looks like you can. There we go. Perfect. And level up. Why are you shaking? The blood, their blade was inches from my neck. I could have died. But you didn't, and they did. Pull yourself together, kid. This isn't the time to lose your nerve. Okay, so that was probably from our side quest there. And just keep pushing up. There we go. Oh, nice. Dodge the arrow attack. And we're going to flank behind. Hey there. Can't you see we're celebrating? Nothing kills a good buzz like a bunch of rangers. You're about to regret intruding on our fun. Okay, so let's try and take Racing and attack from the rear here. Not 22 damage, that's pretty good. And let's leave you where you're at and face that way. Let's grab you and attack. Actually, first let's see if we can shield bash. Yep, let's get your shield. Yeah. But he won't be able to block now. So we can move him here. And he should be able to, hit both of them. So that was pretty good. Did a lot of damage to that archer. And can you, flank around and take the archer out. Perfect. That's his second kill. And then you can actually flank around and take him out. Nice. And then still advance. So let's do that. And then you're still level 2, so push up and take him out. Good. And she leveled up her bow skill. 1 to skill and 1 to endurance. And then, let's see, how far can these guys push up? Okay, so I think what we'll do is push up like this. Because then they can't flank him. And then if he moves here and looks like this, he can't be flanked either. They'll kind of guard each other's back. Oh, he leveled up his spear skill to B. And then I should be able to flank with him and get a backstab in. So that looks like they're spawning more. And they can't reach them yet, so that's perfect. Oh, if only I could reach there. But that's okay. Take him out. Stay where we're at, because that way we don't get in range. Start pulling all of these guys over here. Let's use our archer. Get some damage on them. And then let's use Slaker. And oh, you can't finish him off. Can you finish him off? Yeah. Perfect. And then we'll move him up to be able to block from the front there. You can rush over and heal Slaker as he advances. And then they can attack these tiles here. So let's maybe push him up to here. It was that one, right? Yeah. Sometimes I forget which exact tile I'm looking at when I'm going to do this. We're on turn 3, so we've got 6 more turns to get over there and attack those guys guarding the chest. So we're doing pretty good, but we still need to keep pushing. A nice dodge from Slaker, and he can move up and attack both of them, so that will be great. I always try to push my archer up to be able to attack first to kind of weaken them a little bit. And then hopefully one attack will finish him off. Let's go ahead and get him healed up a little bit. And push up so we can hit both of them. If he can kill both of them with one attack, that would be great. 17 and 16. So if he hits, he'll do... Damn it, he'll kill both of them. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And let's see. Yep, we got a steel greatsword. So unfortunately, we already bought one, but that's okay. Let's keep pushing forward. Get over there to those guys guarding the chest. We still want to have our be facing this way so the enemy doesn't sneak up on us. Yeah. They're pushing pretty good. They're still spawning more units. But it looks like that might be all of them. Okay. So keep pushing her up. Keep healing someone every turn. Nice. Leveled her up to level 3. Vitality, strength, and agility. And push our archer up. Now we have 2 fighters here. We're not going to be able to flank them, which is a little unfortunate, but if we can get our greatsword guy here, we can hit both of them. Move our archer up to take their shields out and do a little bit of damage. And maybe have... I'm not sure who else I want to be there. But Sliker can move the closest, so we'll keep pushing him up. And push him up as well. And it looks like they're not going to attack. They're not going to push out from that position to attack me, so let's keep falling back. Keeping formation so we don't get flanked when these guys get up on us. So it looks like they do have some kind of buff. They're drunk, lose 20 to hit, and gain 2 defense. Okay. So I'm gonna wait before I attack with these guys, just so I can get my archer in there. And then keep pulling these guys back a little bit. I think if we just line up here, have her here so she can actually I'm gonna pull him back, but I just wanted to be able to heal him this turn before the enemy gets here. Okay, so let's push up and attack. I don't think it matters which one. We're going to do 6, so we're going to take out the shield of either one. So let's just take his shield out. And then push up, and he's going to resist. It would do 4 damage. Oof. Let's get her back so she can heal. I think let's wait to push up with him, because I think if I push up, they're just gonna kill him. He should be okay. I don't think that'll kill him. But let's just be careful. Okay, here we go. Nice dodge. Unfortunately, I was hoping he'd come here and attack him, so he'd be able to, Ooh, wow, that was close. Alright. 1 to vitality, strength, and agility. Let's go ahead and have her, maybe hit him. Face that direction. How much can she heal him for? Not enough, unfortunately. What are you gonna do if you attack? Yeah, let's have you... Ah, shoot. It's okay. Let's use our use that, and then you're not gonna quite finish him off. Let's have you attack him. Actually, let's do this. You come up and attack him from behind and face that direction. You can finish him off. That probably was not like the best choice because I think he's gonna backstab him. Okay, so he's completed his mission by killing 3 enemies. And unfortunately he will be able to step over there and backstab him. But I need you to move up, but just wait, just defend, I think. And I don't want to move him there because I think if I do, I think they'll kill him. Unfortunately. So hopefully I didn't really mess up here. That backstab's a little unfortunate. That was a good dodge, though. And she attacks twice, did 14 damage to him. Nice. Okay, we're doing alright. We got this. Alright, so our archer's going to attack first. And take his shield out. And face that direction. You're going to heal him up again. Have you step up, and you're gonna attack him to do damage on both. Nice, there we go. And level up. And then you're gonna move up, and can you open the chest and attack? We'll find out. 1,500 gold, and unfortunately you can't attack. So that stinks a little bit, but that's okay. Let's have her pull... no, because I don't think he can get away. Oh, well, we'll do this. You attack. And guard that position. You, fall back and look that way. You move up. And... I think I want him to just heal. And defend. And then you can move over to here. Okay. Nice dodge. You must have a pretty decent dodge. Oh, well, also they have their drunken, so they have reduced attack. So that's good. Those guys were kind of hard to get to, kind of being back to back like that. I probably shouldn't have used her to attack him there, but that's okay. I think I want to use these guys to try and get them more experience. I'm gonna keep flanking around with him. And let's push him up and have him defend. So he has his shield. You're gonna finish him off. Perfect. And then get back into the battle. So we've defeated the pirates guarding the chest before they escaped. And then we can get everyone back together again. Sure. Let's just start healing him up, because it's going to take a little bit. He's close to a level up. Ah, nice dodge. That dodge comes in handy. So 1 vitality, skill, and defense. Yeah, I want to get his defense up. That'd be great. Get up as high as we can. We'll just do that. 8 damage. Wow, that's a good roll. Strength, skill, agility, endurance, and defense. Wow. So these guys look like they're also just set to defend. So we're gonna come up and attack these guys in the back. Actually, I want him to attack in the flank. Just because he has more health. Oh, well, he took him out anyways. There we go, level 5. So they're basically caught up with our veteran guys that were added to our team. Which is kind of a little bit funny. That this is like their first real mission, and they're already at like the same level as our other guys, but that's okay. That's how I want it to be. I want everyone to kind of maintain the same level. And it looks like they're not advancing. These guys, at least. Maybe because I'm not in their range, but I think I'm going to try and draw them in. So hopefully they'll come. That one will come attack me. Let's get her up and heal him. Move our archer up. It's nice that our archer actually cannot be counterattacked by the enemy, which is nice. Can you move up here and take... Nah. Let's see. Keep moving him up. I think let's have him attack. And go that way. You can come up, you'll finish him off and do some good damage on the archer. And a level up. Nice. 30 vitality at 9 skill. Yeah, I don't want you to push up too far because you're gonna get surrounded if you push up that far. Have to be careful for those greatsword guys. Dang, that was a good attack. Ooh, that was close. So let's get up here and get him healed before he dies. We got the enemy archer. Start flanking around. Nice. It's probably worth it to go after those guys just for the experience, if nothing else. 18 damage, 74% hit chance. Let's do it. There we go. Not gonna lie, I did forget that the other guy attacks first, but that's okay. He survived. Let's have him push up to here. I kind of want to go take those other guys out. So let's send Ilyana and Rayson over. We'll just have to make sure that they're not grouped up, or they'll get hit both by that guy. So I think we want to keep like a one gap between us, so if he moves here, and then she moves here, that should protect us from getting both of us getting hit by him. Phoebe's now 26 vitality, 7 strength, 8 in defense. And I should have probably healed him, but he does have some bandages on him, so I'm going to move him up to here to draw them in. and use a bandage. And move my archer up so she's in position. And I don't want to get him too close, so we'll have him move here. Use a bandage. And defend. And actually, we'll move him here as well. Oh, right. A rank with swords now. That's really good. His shield's doing a good bit of work there. Let's do that. So I hope you'll be able to easily take him out. But what I think I want to do is have him move up and attack him. So that way I can have him push up and he'll be able to do some good damage on them. Perfect. And then you can move up and finish him off if you hit him. Perfect. Now I don't have to worry about getting an AoE attack from the enemy. We're going to have to make sure everyone's healed up before we attack him, because I feel like he's going to be a little bit difficult. Have him flank around back, finish him off. Beautiful. Like so. Oof. Alright, level up, level 5. Vitality, skill, agility, endurance, and defense. He's had 2 really good level ups in a row. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll have him rush up behind and finish him off. Nice. And then we'll dance. So all in all, not too bad. Definitely having the enemies all be drunk really helped us out. Otherwise, we might have been in a little bit of trouble. Just for the sheer number of them that they sent at us. Definitely get my archer up there to start hitting them. And make sure everyone's healed up. There we go. I'm almost waiting for his sister to show up. I feel like that's something they would do. So he can't shield bash with the tower shield. He's gonna resist it, of course. Let's keep pushing them back up with the rest of the group just in case they get reinforcements. I guess maybe let's push them up, but have them just defend. Maybe. It's unfortunate that I can't flank around him and have her here ready to heal whoever gets hit. And then I guess these guys just on standby. We can cycle them out if they get too injured. So 1 skill and 1 defense. Have our archer attack first. Only doing 3 damage, not the best. And I think we just defend, because like if we attack, he's gonna take out a lot of our health. So I think we just want to end turn. Yeah, we might have to cycle him out. He's getting quite beaten up here. We are doing a little bit of damage on him, not a whole lot. He's gonna do 7. He would do 10. I'm trying to see who's gonna do the most damage. He'll do 13, but also take 16. He would only take 13. That'll leave me with 16. Yeah, I think we're gonna attack with him and then heal. I was hoping he would dodge that as well. That would have been... Oh, that was not what I meant to do. That sucks. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to click on her to have her be ready to heal him, but oh well, it's okay. It could have been worse. I could have clicked on this direction. Alright, have our archer attack again, and we should be able to finish him off this turn. I think we just about got everyone up to level 5 now. 5, 5, 4. Wow, he's level 9, our opponent over here. Yeah, so everyone's at 5 except for you. He will take him out. Will he take him out? 100% chance to do 6 damage. Yeah, there we go. Like our main character finishing him off. So we got an enduring refinement. Well done, Rangers. You fight like Valyordians. The pirates have been defeated. Hang them! Hang them! We will take these men back to Turek, where they will face trial for their crimes. These pirates killed our sons, and you will expect us to just let them leave? We demand justice! People, these pirates will all face justice, I promise you that, but in a fair trial. Our neighbors and families were never given a fair trial. This is getting us nowhere. I'll do it myself. Get back. Ugh. This law is just as bad as the pirates. Sliker, these people want blood. Take our prisoners to the tavern and lock him in the cellar. Race and I will calm the public. Aye, sir. I always knew I'd die in a tavern. I'm not your executioner, pirate. You will face justice, but it'll be in the light of day, not here in the shadows. Another righteous ranger. Speaking of justice, I've seen plenty of your kind. What would you know of it, pirate? You've taken countless lives, destroyed innocent families. Justice is more than you deserve. You think yourself better. I saw you on the battlefield. You have the heart of a killer. I would never take an innocent life for a handful of denarii. I wasn't aware Farron had stopped paying its soldiers. Tell me, would you take an innocent life when your king beckons? At least I embrace killing for what it is, and make sure my men get their share instead of filling a king's coffers. Sliker, the villagers are in an uproar. Elias has been taken captive. Oh no! What? This is treason! They won't stop until Sven is dead. I must end this madness. Yeah, we're gonna stop him. Yeah, we wouldn't let him just kill him after we just gave the speech about justice, so. On whose authority? Mine. Elias is incapacitated. I am in command now. With all due respect, Rayson, I'm second in command on this mission. You little whelp. Elias's life hangs by a thread, and yet you've chosen to protect this criminal? Our orders were clear. We'll find another way to free Elias. If anything happens, his blood is on your hands, and you will answer for it. Hours later. Marcus, the villagers are finally headed home. The others are packing up. What are you doing out here alone? Just catching my breath, Eliana. You're a poor liar, Marcus. What's weighing on you? It's not like I imagined, you know? The thrill of battle I always bragged about. You thought battling murderous pirates would be a walk in the park? I didn't think I would freeze up. I just stood there, like a damn statue. If Elias hadn't intervened, you'd be lying on this dock instead of standing on it. I used to jest about this, you know? About the battlefield? I was such a fool. Not a fool, Marcus, just untested. We all have our illusions shattered one way or another. You're being too kind, Ileana. I've been a braggart, a loudmouth. And now you're quiet. Too quiet. It doesn't suit you. This experience, it's opened my eyes. No more boast. From now on, I'll prove myself through actions, not words. You already have, Marcus. I can't believe I'm saying this, but you keep everyone in high spirits. It's much needed after days like this. Thank you, Ileana. Truly. I've never been able to speak openly like this before. Always had to keep appearances up, you know. I understand, Marcus. More than I care to admit. But we'll leave that for another time. We can't keep the others waiting forever. Let's find our way out of here. So we managed to complete all of our optional objectives. And we didn't lose anyone, so I'd say that went pretty well.
Fresh from their inaugural mission, our Rangers have thwarted yet another raid along Fern's coast, a testament to the relentless piracy from Valuard.
Wow, was not ready for the narration out of nowhere.
Despite the Valuard King's denials, his inaction against the raiders speaks volumes, tacitly permitting their continued assaults. Meanwhile in Fern, news of General Wesley's disappearance has gone public. Whispers of Iroquois foul play stirs veterans of the Traitor Prince's rebellion, kindling their thirst for revenge. Though the rebellion started as a civil war within Fern, the former Iroquois king, Zoltan's father, was never one to waste an opportunity. He pushed into a divided Fern, his armies being led by the tactically brilliant Prince Zoltan. Though initially conquering large swaths of land, they lost more than they gained once the traitor prince was defeated and Fern's armies consolidated. Crawford's ambitions to claim Iroquois gold mines were checked by Fern's King Philip, who, heeding the people's exhaustion, put an end to further conquest. For many Iroquois, the territorial losses were seen as a divine punishment for their king's ruthless governance and forsaking of the Mithravada faith. His final blunder would prove deadly as he was executed and his followers exiled, eventually coming to be known as the Mujari, headed by his son Zoltan. The current relationship between the two countries is one of fragile peace. Kings of both countries are struggling to calm their populace, as small border skirmishes between villagers have become a normal occurrence. With the Mujari growing in strength, many fear the outbreak of war is only a matter of time.
Damn it all. This fire has been out for days. We're too far behind their trail. Gerard, over here. Survivors. I found these two tied up and left to die. At ease, Rangers. Sir. Sir, I can explain. Wesley was tipped off from a contact in the Commons. Wesley's heroics are not new to us. Keep focused. What did you find? Weapons, Gerard. Enough to wage a small war. Weeks worth of shipments directly from Duke Crawford's estate to the Mujari. If what they say is true, it's our duty to report this to King Philip. Leveling such accusations against Crawford without evidence will have us in chains. What do you suggest, Gerard? A cache that large can't be moved in silence. Look for forge orders, any correspondence, witnesses. It's crucial evidence we bring before the king. Your efforts have shed light on a grave matter, yet time is against us. Get some rest, you two. Tomorrow you embark on your most dangerous mission to date.